So I've been playing Dear Esther. You know, I wanted to start with the sentence, "This game isn't for everyone." But then I realized that this goes for all games. So saying that this game isn't for everyone would be kind of a stupid thing to say. Insert endless "is it still a game" discussion. You know what? Fuck that whole discussion. Sure, it's an interesting topic, but it's already been trampled and stomped on by so many other people that bringing it up now feels about as pointless as this video. Okay, so maybe I won't stop there. Dear Esther is a game, or as some people prefer to call it, a piece of interactive media by The Chinese Room. The Chinese Room are a British studio from Britland, and they've been known to make quite the polarizing game. They seem to have the tendency to make games more focused on narrative rather than gameplay. I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing, but a lot of people seem to disagree. And to an extent, I can definitely see why. After all, is it still a game if there isn't really any gameplay? Insert endless "is it still a game" discussion. So in this game, you explore an island while the story unfolds via narration. You don't really interact with anything. You just walk around and look at shit while the narration plays. The narration exploration style of, well, gameplay definitely works better here than it did in A Machine for Pigs. Anyway, the narrator reads fragments of letters written to a woman named Esther. To me, it's kind of unclear whether or not the narrator is also the writer of the letters, but it did kind of feel like he was. In any case, I won't go into the story any further because spoiling it would pretty much ruin the whole experience. Now, the game looks and sounds amazing. It's really beautiful. One might even say stunning. The music is also really good and it gives the game a really strong melancholic vibe. The game is kinda centered around the feeling of unhappiness. As someone who has been diagnosed with depression, I've had quite some experience with that and I'm not really sure that's exactly how I felt. I did, however, feel immersed, for lack of a better term. More so than in most other games, and that in itself is quite impressive if you ask me. Maybe it was the music or the general calmness the game has, but it felt kind of homely to me. I'm probably just another melancholic douchebag, but I did really like the atmosphere. Anyway, whether or not this is actually a game isn't really important to me, but I do feel it's something you should experience if you're interested. Maybe buy it when it's in a Steam sale or something, and then let yourself get taken away for an hour or so on a rainy afternoon. Develop your own opinion instead of listening to other people endlessly wallop about whether or not this is actually a game. Insert endless "is it still a game" discussion.